In this module, we will look at the iteration control statements in Java. The objective is to learn about what iteration control statements are and uses of these control statements. Iteration statements are used when a certain block of code needs to be executed repeatedly based on a certain condition. There are three types of iteration statements in Java: for, while, do while. A for iteration statement is used when the number of times a block of code needs to be run is known. A loop control variable, which holds the count of the runs and the condition, determines the continuation or discontinuation of further runs of the block. A while iteration statement is used when the block of code needs to be run until the condition is met, regardless of how many times it has run. A condition alone controls the continuation or discontinuation of further runs of the block. A do while iteration statement is similar to while, except that the block of code is run at least once. The block of code is run once, and thereon a condition alone decides the continuation or discontinuation of further runs of the block. Let's look at these iteration statements in detail next. The for iteration statement has two forms: the traditional form and for each form. Traditional for loop has the general declaration as shown below. Starts with a for, and within the parentheses there are three portions. The first is initialization portion, second is the condition portion, third is the iteration portion. Initialization portion is the first to be run and is run only once. It sets an initial value for the loop control variable. A loop control variable is a counter that controls the loop. Condition portion, which is checked second, includes an expression which results in a Boolean value. Usually, the loop control variable is checked against a target value, like the total number of iterations. If the condition is true, the body portion is run, else loop terminates. Iteration portion is executed last. It increments or decrements the loop control variable. The for each loop is designed to cycle through a collection of objects, such as an array, in a strictly sequential fashion from start to finish. It is also known as enhanced for loop. It has a general declaration as shown below, starts with the for, and within the parentheses we have the type of the variable, then the name of the variable with the colon followed by the collection name. Type followed by the iteration variable is the type and the name of the variable that will hold the element of the collection. Type must be compatible with the type of items in the collection. Collection is the collection of items which need to be iterated. With each iteration, the next element from the collection is retrieved and stored into the iteration variable. The loop continues till all the elements of the collection have been obtained. This program demonstrates the multiple variations of the traditional for statements. In the first for statement, the loop control variable is declared outside the statement. The loop control variable n of type int is initialized to 0 in the initialization portion. The condition n less than 5 is checked. If the condition is true, then n value is printed and n is incremented. In the second for statement, loop control variable is declared inside the for statement. Hence, the scope of this loop control variable is within the for block. That means count cannot be accessed outside the for loop. In the third for statement, two loop control variables a and b are used. They are separated by a comma in both the initialization and the iteration portions. More than one variable is allowed to be used. The condition portion need not always test the loop control variable against some target value to continue or terminate the loop. It can be any Boolean expression as seen in the last for statement. The fourth for statement continues to run until the Boolean variable done is set to true. The loop control variable is tested within the for block. So if I is equal to 5, then done is set to true. Note that the initialization and iteration portions are empty and declared outside the for statement. This program shows both the traditional and the enhanced for loop. This program loops through the integer array and finds the sum of the elements of the array. The first one is the traditional for statement. Here each statement from the array is manually retrieved using the loop control variable as the index. The loop control variable holds the count of the elements iterated. The condition determines if all elements are iterated. Once all the elements are iterated, the loop terminates. If not, the loop control variable is assigned the next index in the array. The second one is an enhanced for loop statement. It eliminates the need for a loop control variable, start and end values, and manually retrieving the elements from the array. Instead, it automatically cycles through the entire array, obtaining one element at a time in the sequence from beginning to end. With each pass through the loop, I is automatically given a value equal to the next element in the array. Thus, on the first iteration, I contains 1, on the second iteration, I contains 2, and so on. In this program, we create a 2 by 3 multi-dimensional array as shown below. Next, an enhanced for loop is used to iterate over this array. So each iteration obtains the one-dimensional array. The type of the iteration variable ARR must be same as the type of the array retrieved. In this case, it is an int array. The first iteration retrieves an int array 1, 2, 3, and the second iteration retrieves an int array 2, 4, 6. The contents of these one-dimensional arrays can be obtained by iterating over it using another for each loop, which is nested inside the outer loop. The nested loop produces 1, 2, 3 from the first array, followed by 2, 5, 6 from the second array. Another example for nested for loop. In this program, a for loop is used inside another for loop. This is referred to as nested for loop. The program results in the below output. A while iteration statement. While iteration statement is used to repeat a statement or a block until the condition is met. It has the below general declaration form, while followed by condition within the parentheses. Condition can be any Boolean expression. Body of the loop is executed until the condition is true. Once false, the program moves to the line following the while loop. So here's a program to illustrate the use of while iteration statement. In this program, a while loop counts from 1 to 10, printing exactly 10 tick-tick lines. Since the condition is checked at the start of the loop, the body of the loop will not be executed even once if the condition is not true. In the second program below, the midpoint of I is equal to 0 and j is equal to 200 is found out using a while loop. Note that the body of the loop is empty. While loop need not have a body because null statement in Java is valid. The program prints midpoint is 150. The value of I is incremented and the value of j is decremented. These values are then compared with one another. If the new value of I is still less than the new value of j, the loop repeats. If I is equal to or greater than j, the loop stops. Upon exit from the loop, I will hold a value that is midway between the original values of I and j. A do-while iteration statement. Do-while iteration statement executes the body at least once because the condition is at the bottom of the loop. The body of the loop is executed first and then the condition is evaluated. If the condition is true, the loop will repeat, else the loop terminates. It has the below general declaration form, do followed by the body of the loop, and the while the condition is within the parentheses. Condition can be a Boolean expression. Here's a program to illustrate the use of do-while iteration statement. In this program, a do-while loop counts from 1 to 10, printing exactly 10 tick-tick lines. Tick-tick 1 is printed even before condition num is less than or equal to 10 is checked. When tick-tick 10 is printed, num is equal to 11 and the condition is false. Hence, the loop is terminated. To summarize, we have learned that the iteration control statements are used to repeat a certain part of your code. For iteration statement is used when the number of repetitions required are known. While and do while statements are used when the number of repetitions required are not known. While statement may not execute even once if the condition is not met, whereas a do while statement will execute at least once and repeats till the condition is met.